All right, guys, today we're going to go over speed. And so in front of you, I have the equation for speed. Speed is equal to the change in distance divided by the change in time. So speed will be in meters per second, meters per hour, kilometers per hour. It could even be in centimeters per second. Any of those things work as long as you keep the units throughout the same, which means if you have centimeters, you have to stick with centimeters. If you have meters, you have to stick with meters. They have to match up. Just like if you have hours, you have to stick with hours unless you do a conversion. All of those things have to match, okay? The distance will be in meters, kilometers, or centimeters. Time will be in seconds or hours. And then you see this triangle thing down here, and you can see how it actually works out. So if this bar will get out of the way. So you can see your equations down below. So speed is equal to distance divided by time. Distance is equal to speed times time. And then time is equal to distance divided by speed. So let's do some examples. So this says it took Wayne Rooney 20 seconds to run 180 meters. I'm going to write down my equation, my triangle. And then it says 20 seconds is equal to time, and 180 meters is equal to distance. So looking at my paper here, you see I have those things written down. And I'm looking for my speed. So I want to know what S is equal to. So looking at that, looking at my equation here, d divided by t equals S. And so 180 meters divided by 20 seconds is equal to speed. So punch that into the calculator. 80 divided by 20 equals 9. And you can see my units, there's nothing canceling, they're just going to stay the way they are. Oh, I missed something. It says it wants the speed in meters per second and also in meters per minute. So now I got to go back and convert this in meters into meters per minute. So this is in meters per second. So in order to convert this into meters per minute, I'm going to set up my conversion, just like I did. You guys, you just finished this unit, so hopefully you know how to do this. If not, you need to get with me and we need to do some tutoring so you can retake that test. Okay? So we have 9 meters per second. Well, how many seconds are in a minute? Hopefully you guys know that that's 60. And 60 seconds winds up going on top so that my seconds cancel because this is on bottom. You got to do the opposite to whatever you have. The inverse, right? So if you multiply this by 60 seconds, so 9 times 60, you get 540 meters per minute. Okay? So moving on, so we have blue-footed booby is flying west at 2 kilometers per hour. And it's been flying for 2 hours, and it wants to know the distance. So we're looking for T, not the kind of spill. I know, I'm not that funny. Anyway, so now we gotta set this up. So looking at my equation, I have speed, I have the time, I'm looking for distance. And if you look at your triangle, this means you multiply, so you wind up with 2 kilometers per hour multiplied by 2 hours. And if you look, hours is on the bottom here, you're going to multiply by hours, so that's doing the inverse, so the hours cancel, so you wind up with 4 kilometers, and that's your distance. Now we have a golf ball traveling at 50 meters per second, so we have a speed, and if it travels for 23 seconds, so that's our time, I'm going to label that as my T. So, and what we are looking for again is distance. So in order to find distance, we multiply those two. So we wind up with 50 meters per second times 23 seconds. And you wind up with 1,150 meters. Those are your examples. Please use your examples and the information I gave you in your notes today to work on the worksheet and get those both turned in. If you have any questions or any problems, let me know.